This is a highly decorated military dog. He's trying to break free of his leash, running to his master who died in battle. He knew his master was lying inside, and then he got down on the ground, and he stayed there, doing his duty. At this moment he was more upset than anyone else. He wouldn't leave until the funeral was over. The dog's name was Max. A few days ago, he followed his master into battle. No matter how dangerous it was, he obeyed orders, and he did it with flying colors. They had a bond of comradeship, as long as they had their master by their side. Even on the battlefield, Max was happy and content. One day they were on patrol as usual. Max suddenly stopped at a bend in the road. His master knew he must have spotted something. He signaled the team to stay put, but Jack, his companion, said, "We have to follow orders," and told the dog to keep moving. The master had to give the order to keep Max moving forward. The hiding terrorists pressed a remote-controlled mine. There were two explosions. The owner rushes forward, despite the danger. He called for backup from Jack behind him. He hesitates for a moment, then hides. By the time his teammates arrived, Max's master was dead. He couldn't speak, so he barked at Jack, the man who killed him, and yet, he pulled out a gun. Thanks to his comrades coming up behind him, Max was calmed down. After the funeral of the dog's owner, Max wouldn't leave, no matter what, until he smelled something familiar. He came to a young boy, his owner's own brother, Justin. The officer asked him to take Max back to the car. Max couldn't keep his eyes off Justin. After that, he refused to let anyone come near him. He was terrified of gunshots and explosions. The army decided to euthanize him. The Justin family arrived immediately. Max barked when he saw the instructor approaching. Instead, he was gentle with Justin. He obeyed his commands and sat down. That's how Max was saved by Justin. But after all, he's a military dog who's been to war. The dad was not sure and decided to keep him on a leash. At night, the dog whistled to the sky, as if he were thinking of his deceased master, until Justin showed up with a toy. He finally calmed down. Justin had to stay by his side. When Justin fell asleep, Max moved closer to him. He guarded him like a master. Justin had a friend who knew a lot about dogs. With her guidance, they got to know each other better. Justin took him off the leash and walked him. But then one night, Jack came to visit and lied to them that he'd been injured and retired early. But Max saw Jack barking. He pulled out a rivet from the ground and charged at him, but Justin stopped him in time, and Jack was too weak to leave. But that worried his dad. He bought a cage to keep Max in. At night, people set off fireworks. Max thought they were fireworks. He wandered around the cage in a state of anxiety. Justin found him and got into the cage. It was only then that Max stabilized. He slowly fell into Justin's arms. He felt the warmth he hadn't felt in a long time.